Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you'll enjoy my video today. Today we are going to be working on making 2 concertina tags. I think I said that right. This is a swap at Junk Journals and Creative Visions, and we are to make a 3.5 by 3.5 concertina tag. Last night I really got into this and then realized I had this much done and hadn't turned on the camera, so I'm sorry. But we'll get this going here. For the first one, I'm going to go simple and use mostly this collection I have from Hobby Lobby. And I have craft paper that I made the tag out of. I don't know what that is. And then I covered it with this paper right here, which is so pretty. So we will get started. I think the next thing I should probably do is make the inside pockets and have that done. I thought that I would make them out of this paper. This is a paper bag, and we will do that. They need to be, I wonder if I could use that in, couldn't I? And then I wouldn't have to fold them. So I think I will cut to about right here, I think. This is probably too big for my trimmer. Let's see. No, it's not. I wasn't expecting that. So how are you all doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day. Okay, and since this is 3.5, let me make sure I did it right. Yep, 3.5. Then I'll do these at 3 3/4. I don't think I did that at 3 3/4, did I? I think I did it at 2. No, I wanted 3 1/4. Well, I may have just messed this up from the get-go. Let's see if I have enough here. Well, this is going swimmingly, isn't it? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna have to that one's just a little off because I messed it up. Alright, here we go. Try number 2. What did I cut it at? I'm going to make sure those would have fit in here good before I mess up another cut. They needed to be a little bit shorter. They needed to be about right there. Okay, so I need to cut right there. I'll find something to use those others for. They won't get wasted. I kind of think I need to replace this blade. I gotta figure out where I can do that at. You know what? I could just cut off each end and then use the one out of there that works. And I'll have my 3. Wait. What did I just do? No, I can't do that because it's not the right width. Oh boy. Okay, I need to Today is my first day without any grandchildren here in a month. And as you can tell, I'm a little not with it. I'm just a little spacey. I slept in. Oh, I needed sleep. And I have not been sleeping because I've had to start prednisone. And I don't, if you've ever taken it, you might have that same problem too. If you take it. and it makes me wired, like, and jittery. But gotta take it. So, all right, now we've got these three, and I need to glue them together. So, I think I'm going to use this glue. But I needed it, so I got a shot of prednisone or steroid or whatever they use, steroid, and then I have to take it for a week, so yay, yay, yay. Oh, I forgot, I'm using glitter glue. I better, like, not put it on and think I'm going to move it all around, huh? My usual is to put it on and then move it. And I don't know how, but I did not get that on there right. Okay, there's one. I need a drink. My grandkids, the last of them, got out of church camp Thursday afternoon, so I ran down and picked them up. And then their mom got here later. And we fixed supper and everything. And then Friday, yesterday, we got up and went into town to go to the thrift stores and all that stuff. They used to live here. They've moved away last year, or 4 years ago. I don't know why I said last year. But my youngest granddaughter in that family asked, "Are we going to town tomorrow? Do we get to go to the stores?" I said, "Oh, I thought we'd stay home." She goes, "Ah!" She missed going, so we went into town and we did all that. I don't know what's got into that kid. I told a story on her from a couple weeks ago when they brought her big brother up for camp. And then she did it again yesterday. We were in line at the thrift store and she was kind of being sassy, kind of like before. And I don't know where it's coming from, but that is not, they are not the same. I gotta cut that down. But I think that one's lower. Her grandpa said, "You're being kind of sassy," and she really loud says, "I'm not sassy, I just have a personality you can't handle." I stood there like, what'd she just say? But what was funny was the lady checking us out, she just stopped and she couldn't do anything. She was just like, I can't. And she's trying not to laugh at her. And I looked around and the whole store was just staring at us. Everybody must have heard her because she did say it really loud. And it's a smaller, you know, it's just one room. It's not a bunch of, and a lot of people, I'm digging for my circle punch if you wondered. A lot of people were at checkout too. I am dropping everything. I'm trying to get in my box that I have here. I piled so much stuff on it for this challenge that I can't see my... But they were all just staring at us. It's like, oh my goodness. I could just feel everybody's eyes on us, and I'm not that type of person. I don't like that. Now, I'm wondering, I think I will put a scrap of cardstock. I'm making sure I have them all the right way, because I have a feeling my punch is not going to be thrilled about punching through this. So I think I will line this up on here. Oh, I don't know where the center is. I forgot to find the center. I'm just going to do this. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. This happens every time. This is very hard. I got 2 paper clips sitting here. I found them on the floor. I don't know how they got on the floor. Okay, there we go. Anyway, they left yesterday afternoon late, and hubby and I just sat in our recliners like, what has just happened? I've got tons of laundry to do. There we go. All right. That only took 15 minutes, I think. Okay, so what we're going... Oh, I just threw those in my little trash bin. Don't want to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our glue and put some glue. My husband's coming in the house. He doesn't know I'm doing this, so I don't know if he'll see my camera and not say anything, or if he'll see something. And then we're going to glue this together. And where did I put my little phone folder? Okay, I've been using it all this time, right? I know I have been. Okay, we'll use this. That's odd. Where did it go? Maybe you guys can see it and I can't, but I don't know where it went. Now we did, when she posted this swap, she had a link to someone's YouTube who did a tutorial video on this. So I will link that below so that you all can go watch her tutorial if you'd like. Okay, now, so strange. Oh, I threw it away. All right, so these will go in here. And let me just put glue on it. Ooh, those barely fit without going out the ends. Oops, 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 oops. Sure these aren't gluing together. Well, I'm having a hard time. Okay, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one. Okay. They were gluing together, so I'm glad. If you use real thin paper like this, you might want to check it. Okay, so then we're going to put glue there. Get a little glue holder. Oh. Okay, now I knew I got my punch out last night. I am going to use my little ribbon punch, and that's the center, but I don't think I'll be able to go that low. I think I'll have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to go further. But that'll still tell me the center, and then I'll get that erased off there. Because I'm gonna make this the front. This has got more on it, and I want the front to be decorated a lot more than the back. I'm having trouble with this, getting it in here to even do it. I might have to use my round hole punch. It's being very difficult. There, got it. Okay, so that's the center right there. You see that dot? I'm going to come up about right there, I think. Okay. Excuse me. Put this off to the side for when we do the next one. And we're going to ink this. Oh, I'm not used to doing it this way. I've taken off my glass mat and I'm trying to do it this way. But I'm used to, I've always just butted that up against my glass mat and then I didn't have to have my hands on it. It worked really well. So I hope you're having a good Saturday, or whatever day it is when you're watching this. I guess it won't be Saturday because I won't have this posted today. Okay, I might get another drink. Alright, now, I have a lot of goodies that come with this, and I really thought, I have this, and I thought I would cut, I think, her out to put on here. Oops, I don't want that side. And let me get my inker mat over. Okay. I really like this one. I like that one a lot too. Maybe we'll go with that one. I am so sorry. I don't know what is going on. And these are by Junk with Stephanie. Or Junk with Steph, not Stephanie. She has really cool stuff. They're having a cool challenge at Junk Journals and Creative Visions today. And I came in here late because, you know, I slept in. So I'm really late getting started on it, but I'm going to try it. But I forgot when I got in here, I thought, oh my goodness, I had all this stuff laid out for 2 of these. And I have a little bitty area here. It's not like I can just shove it to the side. So I thought, well, I'll get this done real quick and I will start playing along with them. Every hour today from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. She's posting 4, I think, prompts. So you gather, every hour you gather up whatever things she said. Like, let's see, the last one was book or dictionary page, dots or polka dots. This is something with dots or polka dots. A paper clip or binder clip, something that smells nice. I have no idea. Probably a flower, maybe? A piece of packaging you would normally toss. So each hour you collect those things and you post a picture of them. Just put them in a big bowl or basket or something. And then after the last one is posted, you make something with all of it. You make your collage with all of it. And so I'm going to be doing that. And this is the second time they've done this. They did it the first time while the kids were here, so I didn't get to play along. But I thought I'd mention it in case it's something y'all are interested in, because, you know, if we've done it twice, we'll probably do it again. Okay, so that's going to go there. Now, I think that needs cheesecloth behind it. What do you guys think? Yeah, let me grab my cheesecloth. Alright. Now, I'll tell you, I am already missing my thing for gluing my glass mat because I didn't have to worry about getting anything on it. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to give it a good shot, though. I'm just sitting here thinking about gluing through this cheesecloth, and what am I going to do about that? I guess I can get my little mat that I have made a mess of over the years. And yeah, grab it. Whoops. This is my mat that I used to use, and I did all my paper piecing on all my chalking and stuff. But we'll do that. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Oops, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, I have another one that looks nicer, but I don't really want to glue on it because it's brand new. Okay, I think I will use my hot glue to do this. Ooh, hot. I know, that's why it's called hot glue, huh? Okay, so I kind of like how that's out a little bit farther there, but I'm going to cut it in a little bit closer. I always like to do this kind of raggedy so that it doesn't look straight like how that's straight, because that's the folded edge. I don't want it like that. This mat is sticky. I might have to get out my other mat, but I won't do it today because I have to go get it out of the cabinet. Okay, so she's going to be on here. Now, what else do we want? These are the dies that come with this one. I know I've been in it before, but oh, right here. These are scraps I put on there because these come with this sticky right here, and they end up sticking to everything once you get them out. Okay. Let's see here. I like that, but I don't know that I want Paris. Let's see what else we find. Oh, Bonjour, beautiful. That's cute. That looks like trash. Nope, I don't want that. Oh, this one might be good. Yes, I like that. I don't think I want a phone. I don't want an airplane or a playing card. A key, but the key is, I think, way too big. Oh yeah. And the globe is cute. I could do that instead of the flowers. Or maybe like that. I like that. I like that. Do you guys? Wish you could tell me. This is cute, but I think that's before. I think she's before that time. Throw these away. Got some Polaroids, but cheese and crackers. What does cheese and crackers have to do with any of this? I don't understand that. Do you guys? I need to remember. I've got something else I got to do with a frame. And no, I think I already did it. I used Polaroid frames. I did. I had that in my head that I needed a frame and to be watching for a frame. Okay, let's ink the edges of these two up real quick. Oh, dear me. Okay. There we go. And I think I'm going to put her here. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and I'm going to have it about right there, right to the corner of that. I don't care if it's over it a little bit, so, okay. Okay, and then she's going to be right there. Do I have this where you can see? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, now I think these are clear. So if I use these, I'm going to have to put them on something else. Because, yeah. Except for that looks kind of cute. Butterfly. I might put the butterfly right there. Let's do that. I'll use my tweezers so I don't get my fingerprints all over it. I like that butterfly. That's pretty. Okay, and I would kind of like a stamp. I can't get that off. I think I want to put this. I'm going to cut it because I've got that down and I'm not going to be able to. Let's see about where. Where do I want to? About right here. I want it sticking out of here. I'm going to have to re-glue that down. Oh, I just started gluing her down. Well, that is not staying. That there. Okay, we'll glue her down now. But I think I need Fabri-Tac for this. Oh, I left it out all night and it's not wanting. I came in here for a while after the kids left, determined I was going to get this done because I've had so many days without videos because I'm so behind now. But I just couldn't do it, and I just got up and left, and I left my glue bottle in its little holder without the cap on it. So that is still not staying down. Let me see. Okay, now, I like the teacup. That might look really pretty. Or the pocket watch, but that's kind of manly. I don't really have room. Oh boy. What did I do? I made a mess. Oh, I like, okay. We're going to put this one. This is like a little purse. We're just going to put it right here. Yep, that's where it's going. And then this other stamp, we will put, wow, I kind of wanted it a little bit different because it's perfectly even with the other one, but that's okay. Once these go down, they're down. Just know that. Once they catch hold. But I like how that looks over that. And let's do this feather. Put it right there. I like that. That looks nice. Now, what did I do? I don't know where my little pearls are. Oh, I think I see them. Okay. Oh. Alright. I think this is what I want. I'm looking over at my hanger thing there to see what I want. I think this is what I want. Okay, let's do the large one first. Let me get my scissors here. And I am going to put a little drop of glue. Where do I want this? Like right, I think right there. I'm going to put a little drop of glue. It's getting hot in my house. It was cold last night. I turned the air down, and I think I'm going to have to go turn it back up some. Or I guess I should say opposite. I made it warmer. I gotta wipe out the tip of this. Put that one right there. Oops, I got glue. Okay. And then a little bitty one. Oh, I'm using my tweezers. Let's put it up here. I'll have to make sure I do a smaller drop. But since I'm sending this to somebody, I don't want to take the chance of that coming off in the mail. Okay, so that's the front cover. Now, the back cover, I think we will just put something on here. I'm not sure. Well, don't worry about that. Let's do the journaling cards. Now, oops, that's trying to glue together again. Okay, get my ruler. Now, these are, what's all over my ruler? I think I got white paint all over it. 3 inches exactly. So I think I'll make it 2 3/4. And then I should have measured these before. They're 3 that way too. So let's try 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 and see what we get. Grab my little trimmer here. It doesn't look very big, does it? You know what I do a lot of times when I'm doing this? I get the width right, and then I stick them in here. This one is not going to be easy though. And I'm going to put a little mark right, I think I want them a little bit taller than that, so I think I will do it about right there. Let's see what that is. That is 3 inches. Okay, I'm going to go there and cut it and see how that works. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Let's erase the mark I put on it. Oops, that's the mark of the craft paper. There. And didn't I have one? Oh, I covered up the one on there I needed to erase. Okay, so what did I do? I did right to that one. Okay. I'm afraid I'll forget. Okay, so I did 2 3/4. Okay. Now I got those. Grab my corner rounder. I'm going to do the 1/4 inch. I don't want them, that's a scrap, I didn't put that up there. I don't want them real white. You know what, these would be fun for this idea? I was just sitting here thinking, if you have a stash of Project Life cards to alter the size of this, because your tag can be, you know, however long you want it, and make it so that it's the size that your journaling cards would fit down in the pockets, and design it around them. Because I don't know about you, but I've got hundreds of those. Hundreds. I did Project Life for quite a while. And then when the kids moved away, it's kind of harder just to have stuff for every day, you know? So I kind of quit. I have thought the last couple weeks or the last month that I wish I was doing it because I'd have a lot to put in there. Boy, would I. It's done with all of them, but we were worn out. Sorry, this takes a few minutes to do. Last one. Okay, so we've got these. Now, I did forget about all of this. I might be able to put something from that back here. Like, maybe put that there. Forgot what all I've got in here. I don't think I'm going to use the cards, so I'm going to set those off to the side. I just don't know for sure. I don't know why I'm so hung up on the back. That looks kind of cute there, doesn't it? I wish it was going this way. I mean, I guess I could have it, but I like this to be going down. But this way, I guess it's not covering up a ton of the elephant, is it? We could do that. Let's do that. Then we could put, I don't know, books probably aren't really what I want. I'll put the butterfly on there. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks nice. I like that. Oh, I got cut off right there. That's hanging over. And so isn't the stamp. There we go. My anchor. Alright, so that takes care of that for now. Now on these, I thought I would just put a little something on them. Nothing huge. And I'm wondering about a stamp that I have. Yeah. I'm telling you, every time I pick something up, something falls. I gotta find it. Here. Okay. I'm wondering if this one, right here. Oh, look at that. It's like I planned it. Haha, I did not. Okay. I think we'll put this on one side, and then the other side we'll just put a little element, something on there. There's thread on that thing. I don't know why. Or no, it's ink. Okay. Now to stamp, I think I will use my black. There. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. The last one didn't stamp the best, but it's okay. It's not bad. Got like little threads in there. I don't know what I've done with this stamp. All right. This is by Hero Arts, I believe. I got this one because of the library stamp, but no, it's Penny Black. Penny Black. Life's Journals. And this I stuck in here because it was a library card stamp that came in a box of random stamps at the thrift store. Alright, so now we're about done with the first one here, guys. Let's see. We could put her on one of them. And I'm just not sure now. Okay, let's do this one. I need my tweezers so I can get it exactly where I want it. Or closer than I would with my big old hands in the way. And then let's do, I don't know, for some reason, no, I don't want to do that. I thought I did for a second. Let's do this. I think this one I will put right here. Okay, so then I'll put that one in the middle because it's different than the other two. I'll put this one in here. And this one in here. And then I have a little piece of this. Put it through here. And I think we'll just put it like that, maybe. So I probably need to open that back up a little bit because I don't really want to do a knot. So let's kind of take that back out a little bit. We know I've got it cut and right and everything. We'll get it about right there, I think, and then just put a little bit of glue under there and pull it again. There we go. Okay, so that's the first one. Now let me throw all this stuff out of the way here. I'm just going to pick it all up, throw it on here, toss it over here. Toss it. I'll have this whole map thing figured out next video, but I did it in this video. Okay, so for this one, I want to use this paper. Oh, first we gotta cut this, don't we? What was it, 3.5 by 3.5? I don't know if this is, oh, that doesn't have the measurements on it. This is 7. Yeah, okay, so I want this to be 3.5. And then, oh, but I left my, we're going to score at 3.5. And then we will fold it. And cut it. Okay. Oh, and then I like to do my tags on here. Can't remember what I did the other one at. I think it was 2 5/8. I think that's right. I had a hard time doing it though, it kept moving on me. Maybe I want 2.5. Let's do 2.5. Okay, get this on the half mark. There we go. Okay. Why? There, now it's going. Okay. Alright. Now, let's find, well, I could do that with my centering ruler, couldn't I? Find the center. Center. I can't do it upside down. What am I thinking? I'm not that talented. That's right there. So we'll mark it, and I think this time, no, I don't want to cut it till I have it covered, do I? I just did that and I didn't, oh well. I gotta cover it. I did that on the last one. Oh, let me get my trimmer back. Cut off the white edges here. Look how crooked that, either printed or I'm trimming, but I just want right here, so it'll be fine. Okay. So let's get some glue on this. Now, if I just simply wrapped that around, I would have something upside down on one side or the other. Something is going to be upside down, so I'm not going to do it that way. I got glue all over myself. I'll try and get it off. Okay. I'm getting flustered because I feel like I'm going way too slow. So what we're going to do, I switched things around. My trash bin is now right there, and my other thing's right there. Okay, so we're going to put this right here, and I've left some at the edge. Okay, now we'll cut this out and leave that hanging over, leave that there. Okay, then we're going to, I always kind of like to do it like this. It makes it better, I think. And then we will glue this down. I always put glue, when I do something like this, I put glue right there in that crack. And then we're going to fold this up over. I think it looks neater than having it open. In fact, I just made, I cannot remember what I made, and I didn't do that, and I was real flustered with myself because I didn't like it. Now I don't know if I gotta hold this up to the light. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room there. Okay, I was trying to make sure because I didn't cut that white off. Although I might want a busier pattern for the back side, huh? Let me look here real quick. Yeah, let's do right here. Okay. I think I cut this one wider than the other one. I'm not sure. It feels like it. Just be careful when you're cutting that bottom that you don't cut through that seam there. It's gluey. Okay, throw that over there. No, it's the same. It's a little bit, but not much. But it's weird because this one matches up, but that one doesn't. That's odd. Okay. Now, I want to put on this one, I have these set out. Sorry, my throat gets to hurting. And I want to put this bird on here. She's going to go just like that. Now, let's see if I can get this off of here. Got it. I should have got some of my my stamps out. I will do that. That I can stamp the cancellation on here. I keep telling myself someday take time and just like, turn on my tea kettle and steam all these off of the back ends, but okay, this one, I wonder, I think I'm going to, I don't want that tip off again. I think I will put just a little bit of glue right here. And then put this on here where I'm going to want it, which I think is about right there. Alright, now I thought this one I would tuck in here. Okay. Tweezers will be helpful with this. Okay, I'm going to tuck that one about right there. And then this one, well, I better decide, because I might not. I'd kind of thought like right here. I'm not having any luck here. What is going on? Oh, I was putting that the wrong way anyway. It's sideways. Thinking, but I might go about right there. Tuck it. You know, sometimes I wish we had 3 arms. That wouldn't be enough though. I probably should have picked out 3 stamps, huh? Put one there. Well, guess what? Here we go. Oops, I threw my pearls in there. Let's see which one. This is my, I'm looking at that one. My cat. I left these out on my desk last night, so she had fun. I don't know, that one's pretty, but I don't know if it'll show up. Let's see here. These are the ones that I picked out of them that I really like. I put my favorites. No, that's not the right. That one could be pretty, couldn't it? Right there. Let's do that. I saw there's an estate sale today that's got stamps. Oh, I want to go so bad, but I'm too tired. And it's an hour away. But when I was scrolling through Facebook this morning, I saw it. And I don't think that I'm hurting for stamps. You know, we just always want more, but I got plenty. And I also don't know, like, were they collector ones that are worth more, or were they ones like I would want? So I just didn't mess with it. Now, do I need anything else on there? I need a stamp, don't I? I think it should be in this one. No, that was Happy Mail I put in there. I thought I had sorted and put stamp ones, but it was Happy Mail. No. Okay. Actually, I just had an idea for that one. Okay. Oh, I have such... This thing is not made for these, but I stuck them in here anyway, and so I have a hard time getting them zipped up. I figured if I wasn't using it for what it was made for, I should use it for something else, right? Makes sense to me. Oh, phooey, everything is falling. Alright, let's see. There, that one will work. Okay, I got one. Okay, let's do this one. We'll do that one, and that one, and that one, and then this. I might do that first class too, but first let's get this done. Alright. My black. Here, I'll just use this one. Okay, I'm going to try not to get that. Well, that's okay. Okay, we're going to put this one. What's going on here? There we go. That is not down all the way. That's the problem. Okay. This one isn't either. I can tell by looking at it. Okay, now I think I'm ready to stamp, you guys. And I think I'll put this right there. Okay. And then we'll do this one. The little bird's a little flimsy here. Okay, now one more. That one right there. And then we need this one. That one's got one through it already, so then we'll do that one. Okay, and then I think we will, oh, I got ink on me. I think we will do this one. and stamp it right there. Okay, and let's do the stamp. Why not, right? Put it right there. Okay, and then let's do airmail. Whoa, look at that. I've never used that one. It didn't get cut right, did it? Okay. That way. We'll put this right there. Okay, is that all I want on there? I mean, I've put a lot. I kind of like that one. Let's put this. Put it right there. Yeah, and maybe I'll put the little number inside it. I'm going to put it right off to the side like that. Okay, now I think that's all for the front. Oh, and I didn't. Oh well, let's put this down and then I'll punch it. I forgot about that. We might use just a hole punch instead of the one I planned on using. Okay, so I'll put glue. It's really flimsy right there. This is out of one of those bird guide books. I bet my sheets are done and ready to be changed over. I've taken longer than I thought I would. Okay, let's find the center again. Goes at 2 3/4, I think. Yeah, so my hole is going to go right there. Oh, about glued that together. There's my hole, I think. Well, that went flying. Alright, now, you know, I'm going to just take all of these. I want to get them all cleaned. And set those right there. Now, oh, I didn't ink around this. Getting myself all flustered. I'm sorry, this is so long. But you know what I just noticed? That's not even. I'm going to have to cut some of that off. I'll ink again later. Alright, now we need to cut, no, we need this, that way. Okay. So I think I will do this way, so that it's already folded. And we will, oops, that's not even down there. There we go. See how when you do it, how I did it, now if this was ever going to be opened up, I wouldn't like how that's laying because I didn't get it right. But it just looks neater on the edge to me than having the center stick out. Okay, so now we're going to make these about right there. Okay. And I think that's too big for my trimmer if I fold it out, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And stick this in here. I forgot what this even was. It was a grab bag at the scrapbook store. Alright, and then, is that about right? Yep. Okay, so then I need to cut it about right there. See what we can measure that out as. We'll do it at 3 1/4. Except I should put that folded edge at top. And then this one, I'm going to cut off this edge here because that's the edge that's okay. There we go. Now we'll get them all punched, and then we'll figure out the journaling cards. Okay. Oops, I got to glue the sides together, don't I? Oh, I just messed that up. Glad that's not really going to be seen. Alright, and then we'll get these all together. Oops, that did not stay glued very well. I might have to glue that again. Just trying to make sure I have the tops of each of them. Okay. And then we'll put this back on here. Oops, these are not even again. How do I keep doing that? Oh, they're fine. They're fine. I was wrong. They're fine. Oh, I want to fold them in half. They moved on me. I should have taken the time to paper clip them. Okay. Now, I need to do a little bit of work on them here. I need to erase that. And one of these side is not, must be this one. Well, I must have decided to glue because they're all glued now. Alright. before I glue those in there though, I'm going to figure out what size I need the tag. These are not going together right there. I didn't do something quite right with these, but they're okay. They're just not totally. If they weren't going to be glued inside there where you couldn't see the bottoms and stuff, then I'd probably redo them, but just make sure this paper's so thin. Okay, now, yeah, see, that's just not working right there. Maybe what I need to do is stick them back on here. I think they slipped when I was doing them. And we're going to put this down over all of that I've already punched. And punch again. There we go. Now, that's better. I think when I was punching them, they did slip more than I thought they did. Okay, now, let's get, here's the scrap. That'll be easier. Put this down in here. That's perfect width. Okay, and we're going to cut them right about here. Okay. So I'll get my trimmer back. And let's see, we'll do them at 3. I think that's what we ended up doing before, wasn't it? And 3. And then I'm going to have to, I'm going to put my other, I don't know if this is big enough. No, it's not. Yeah, I gotta get my other because I run that. Okay, so 3 inches. Are they 3 by 3? Yep, they are. Okay, there we go. And then we'll corner round them. They're all the same. Yep. Things aren't feeling straight to me today. Alright, and I think I'll just use this. Maybe it's not faster, but I don't know. And I will probably not stamp these this time, but I'll do it after, because you've watched me stamp the others. Plus, you know what I did? I put that, no I didn't. Yeah, I did. I put that stamp set up. Oops, yeah. Okay, so got these all ready. Now, we'll put this in here. I don't know why I started like that. Okay, and should I put an eyelet through there? I think I should. I'll grab my eyelets. like a pink one would be pretty if I have a big pink one. Let's see what I got. Will that one look okay? I have that one, or I have this one. I think I like the other one. There we go. Okay, let me get my crocodile out here. There we go. All right. Now, these I just remembered what I had planned on doing. Duh! I was going to put these over that, so I don't think I like my glue over there. I think I did that one other time and ended up changing it real fast like. Okay, I'll do that one, and then this one I'm just going to use my scissors to it's not perfect by any means, but it's okay. And maybe this one will use my trimmer because that wasn't very good. I didn't do a very good job of that one. Maybe I'll trim the bottom of that one off and then I'll have a straight edge to go by. This one I'm going to glue right in this corner. Where did I put, oh, I threw it up there. Boy. Okay, and then this one I'm going to put right there. I have not participated in a swap since before my surgery, so I'm feeling real rusty about this, you know, like, I hope I'm doing it okay. I hope it's something that whoever gets it will like. I always try to make it so that it's nice and somebody won't be disappointed. And most people like vintage, so I figure that probably please the most. I don't know why I never can get the edges glued at the first try, but I can't. Okay. down later. It's still recording, yeah. Okay, there we go. Got those on there. Now, this is what we've got. And I got these things out thinking I might use some of this. I think let's definitely use this one. This is by Louisa Heinzel. It was for a Diffember. I didn't do a great job with that, but it's done. Okay, and then